White flag. One more lap.
They're all in line. It's hard to pass on the bottom when they've got their tires locked to the white line. Ted Musgrave right up behind Terry Cook. Kyle Busch slides up to the wall as they go down the backstretch.
Ted Musgrave tried to make Terry Cook loose down there in that end of the corner. Was not able to make it happen.
Here comes Kyle Busch, looking for his first ever win in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. As he comes out of turn number 4, across the start-finish line, Kyle Busch will win.
Oh, Steve Park and Johnny Benson side by side for 4th place.
Last driver to win back-to-back races, Casey Kane, ending last season with 2 wins. Kyle Busch looking to do it again. He was the youngest winner in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series ever when he won 2 weeks ago at Lowe's. This time around, the white flag flies. 1 mile to go for Kyle Busch.
He knows he's not going to have any more restarts. Once they take the white flag, the race is going to end right here. Kyle Busch is going to do back-to-back.
Down the backstretch he goes. Tony Stewart looks as though he'll settle for second today. Terry Cook, another impressive run in 3rd. But coming out of turn number 4, Kyle Busch will see the checkered flag and win the Dover 200. 1 lap of racing to go. Jack Sprague just in front of Johnny Benson, and Kyle Busch has moved to 3rd.
He needs to get one of them this corner, and then he needs to get our leader, Jack Sprague, the next corner. I think he's going to do it.
On the bottom of the racetrack, Kyle Busch able to hug the white line as he goes through 1 and 2. Down the backstretch, Jack Sprague will try to block. Can he block Kyle Busch? Kyle Busch looks high. They go through 3 and 4. Here comes Jack Sprague up high, and here comes Johnny Benson. Benson's going to slide out of 4th. Sprague's going to slide out of 4th, and Kyle Busch is going to win this race.
What kind of finishes can we have here?
Widest margin of victory ever at Lowe's Motor Speedway. Only 3 races run before, but man, what a performance Kyle Busch has put on tonight, as he has 3 seconds between himself and Terry Cook with just 1 lap remaining.
All he's got to do is make it back, Rick, and it's his.
Easy, easy, easy.
Yeah, spotter telling him to be easy, be easy. You got a big lead. He's going to clear both those trucks by the time he gets to turn number 3.
Through 3 and out of 4, here comes the 51 of Kyle Rowdy Busch winning at Lowe's.
Hell yeah, boys, that's it. Woo-hoo-hoo!
We could have the exact same situation as last week. Hornaday passed a couple trucks in the last 2 or 3 laps. If Mike Skinner can get by those 2 trucks, that would be 10 more points.
He would regain the lead. Right now, he's 4 points down behind Hornaday, and the white flag has come out. The final lap here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Kyle Busch in front of the 33 of Ron Hornaday.
Johnny Benson continues to run in 3rd. Mark Martin 4th, and Mike Skinner 5th.
This is a great performance by Mike Skinner. He didn't have the truck he wanted all day long, but he was able to maximize the effort.
Coming out of turns 3 and 4, it is Kyle Busch looking at the checkered flag.
That's right, Rowdy is back, baby.
Rowdy Busch, Kyle Busch winning it at Atlanta Motor Speedway. They come out of turn number 4. White flag goes in the air.
He's definitely catching him. I think he's going to run out of time, though. Is Johnny Benson going to finish ahead of Mike Skinner? He's 1 truck in front of him. Will he let him go back by and get those 4 points?
I cannot imagine that Johnny Benson would not let Mike Skinner go by with a championship at stake here.
Down the backstretch, our leader, Kyle Busch, holding off the 33 of Ron Hornaday. Kyle Busch looking to win his 6th career win in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. Looking out of turn 4, checkered flag in the air. He'll win the Phoenix 150.
Whoever would have thought you. Good job, boys. Richie Waters, everybody. Billy, thank you.
You know, when Kyle Busch jumps in this 51 truck for Billy Blue, Richie Waters said he's always going to be on the gas running up front. What a terrific record they have together.
Yeah, that's it. You know, Rowdy Busch, and Rowdy's saying, I ain't got no rowdy friends. I'm in a league of my own, boys.
An impressive finish for him a week ago at Daytona. He made the move to the outside, tried to get that pass. Still hanging the back end of that truck out as he's got himself about a 3-second lead over Todd Bodine.
They told him last week, you know, early in the 500, take it easy, and he said, ain't no way.
Doesn't know how to. Kyle Busch, so strong in whatever vehicle he gets into.
He stays busy running all 3 of these series. In his spare time, he runs a late model car.
He needs to practice.
A lot of seat time, and another checkered flag is going to fly for the 51 with Kyle Busch behind the wheel, winning the San Bernardino County 200.
That gun, good job right there, boys.
Guys, great truck. Great truck.
1 lap of racing to go. Kyle Busch leading Ron Hornaday 0.3 of a second.
Mike Skinner has jumped up into the 3rd position, his highest position of the race.
Kyle Busch looking to make it back-to-back wins in the 2008 season.
Look at him run the low side of the track. He's just trying to break that draft off of Hornaday so he has nothing to pull up to, and he doesn't have anything to pull up to. Kyle Busch will bring this thing home off 4.
This will be the 3rd win at Atlanta Motor Speedway in the trucks for Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch wins the American Commercial Lines 200. Kyle Busch, the white flag will be in the air. 1 lap of racing to go for Kyle.
Kyle's got a couple truck links on Todd.
Todd Bodine trying to reel him in. It's the same distance, though, as they enter turn number 3. Kyle Busch will win his 3rd race of 2008.
White flag for Rowdy Busch. 56th start in the Camping World Truck Series, seeking to win California for the 2nd year in a row.
A lot of guys are going to want to see those right side tires, I can tell you that.
And I'd say a lot of guys from the other series because it's the same tire. But
exactly.
Just think about it, Mike. 9 years ago, they told him, you can't race. You're not old enough. Right here at Auto Club Speedway.
Driving for Billy Ballou.
And that's a real special relationship, too.
Yep.
Good job, Doug.
Doug George, the crew chief, Billy Ballou, the owner, and Rowdy. Kyle Busch wins the San Bernardino County 200, his 10th career victory in the Camping World Truck Series.
Look at him sideways. Kyle Busch sideways.
Kyle Busch wobbles coming out of 4, and that closes the gap now. 1 to go. Kyle Busch in front of Kevin Harvick.
Oh, Harvick lost a little ground there.
All over the back bumper. Kyle Busch came down when they came into turn number 1, closed the door. Let's see if Kevin Harvick has anything for him. 3 truck links separate the 2 as they enter turn 3.
Oh, he's sideways. He gets a little sideways early in the corner.
Sideways again. Here comes Kevin Harvick coming out of turn number 4. Kyle Busch, Kevin Harvick. Kyle Busch will win again. Now, as Kyle Busch takes the white flag, 1 lap remaining at Bristol to make it 2 wins in a row at this race facility.
Just a textbook performance for that team tonight. He was fast. They hit their pit strategy head on perfect. And now he drops off turn 4 and takes the checkered flag at Bristol.
Kyle Busch, the spoiler for Ron Hornaday at Bristol Motor Speedway, but Kyle Busch gets back to victory lane in NASCAR. Here comes Kyle Busch. White flag will go in the air 1 more time around Chicagoland Speedway.
You're watching a cat that's doing some special things in NASCAR racing right now. Got the win at Bristol last Saturday night, and then this weekend trying to win on Friday night in Chicago.
Championship battle continues between Hornaday and the 88 of Matt Crafton.
Got to be painful for Matt to watch. That position isn't significant. They're on different laps, but Matt knows that Hornaday's riding along in 11th and he's in 14th.
The inaugural race at Chicagoland Speedway. The victor, Kyle Busch.
All right, checkered flag. Good job, bud.
Here they come to the white flag. 1 lap to go. Kyle Busch looking to make it 3 in a row in the truck series.
Hybrid or not.
Saw a great battle for 5th. Stacy Compton, what a good run in that Melling Toyota.
What a cool day it is for Stacy Compton. Good to see him up in the top 5. Great stories all throughout the top 10. Johnny Sauter gets a hold to the left rear of Compton. Can he make the pass?
Well, it may not be done yet.
That's for a top 5 spot. Johnny Sauter takes the position away from Stacy Compton. Coming out of turn number 4, Kyle Busch is going to make it 3 in a row in the Camping World Truck Series. He wins the hell of a good 200.
Yeah.
He wins a hell of a good 200. That was a great 200.
The hell of a good.
Yes, he sure did.
Come on, still got some help.
A huge run for Ty Bodine. He had help from the 88. Now he moves in front of Kyle Busch. He makes the pass. 1 lap of racing to go when they cross the stripe. Todd Bodine looking to make it 5 in a row on the super speedways.
Anything happens now, it's Todd Bodine's race. The caution flies, he wins.
Matt Kraken still has a bit of a run on the outside. He's even with the 51 of Kyle Busch.
And he has Colin Brown behind him, one of the stronger trucks today. Can that outside line move? Down the backstretch they go.
Look at them all moving around, all the bump drafting going on.
Todd Bodine, Kyle Busch, 1 and 2 down the backstretch. Here comes the
Crafton.
88 of Matt Crafton. A good push from the 6 of Colin Brown. He gets shuffled back. Todd Bodine goes up high. Now they're moving 2 and 3 wide out of turn 4. Todd Bodine hugging that yellow line as they come out of turn 4. Just the triangle to go. 4 wide through the triangle. Here comes Kyle Busch. He goes to the outside as they come to the stripe. Kyle Busch will win at Talladega.
Good job, dude. Good job.
What a move by Kyle Busch and his teammate Eric Almirola.
They figured it out. Kyle figured it out. All he needed was a teammate behind him.
Coming out of turn 4. Tim Lopez, the flagman, grabs the white flag. It goes in the air. 1 lap of racing to go from Texas.
Matt's going to have to do something quick. Doesn't gain anything there. If he gains anything, it's minimal.
Kyle Busch has won at California, at Atlanta, and then the last 4 races he's been in: Bristol, Chicago, New Hampshire, and Talladega. Can he add Texas to the list and start off his weekend for the trifecta? Kyle Busch comes to the start-finish line. Kyle Busch wins in Texas. Out of turn 4. White flag goes in the air. 1 to go for Kyle Busch. Kevin Harvick, 0.6 of a second behind at the stripe. Some trucks between Kyle Busch and the finish line.
Looked like Kevin lost the front end down there, trying so hard. Looked like he lost a little ground.
I guarantee he's gritting his teeth. He can just see Kyle slipping away from him.
The last time Kyle Busch went to victory lane here, he was handed a guitar. He decided he would hit it on the ground to try to distribute the pieces to his teammates. We'll find out what he does here. He wins for Kyle Busch Motorsports.
Come on, get you some of that.
White flag in the air, 1 to go for Kyle Busch.
Let's see if Todd can make a run. He's going to go to the high side just for a second. Now he pulls back in behind him.
Kyle Busch down the backstretch. 3 truck lengths in front of Todd Bodine. Bodine, 1 last chance, going through 3 and 4. Kyle Busch coming out of turn number 4. All he can see is the checkered flags. He wins in Charlotte. Here comes Hornaday to the inside of Mike Skinner. Got a spin. White flag out as they spin behind him.
Caution flag.
Kyle Busch took the white flag. We'll see if NASCAR says it's official. Kyle Busch was across the stripe when the accident was happening behind him in turn 4. And listen, you can almost hear it. It almost sounded like
checkered flag is in the hand of the flag person.
Sure enough. Kyle Busch will win 3 in a row at Bristol. Coming out of turn 4, Kyle Busch now. We'll see the white flag 1 more time around Chicago.
What's Todd going to do? Is he going to try to get to the outside of him, Michael?
I think he's going to tuck down low there and see if he can do something with him in the other end. Runs the same tire tracks that Kyle Busch runs off turn 2. Kyle tries to block to the bottom. Todd stays high.
Down the backstretch they go. A 2-truck length advantage for Kyle Busch as they enter turn number 3. Kyle Busch trying to make it 2 wins in a row. The only driver to win at Chicagoland, and he will keep it perfect. Chicago is Kyle's town. Coming out of 4, white flag goes in the air, 1 to go. Kyle Busch, James Buescher, and Kevin Harvick. 1, 2, 3.
I thought that maybe Kyle Busch would have some damage from bouncing off the wall. It doesn't look like it's enough to slow him down much. You can see the damage on the right side.
He's got white concrete all in his wheels and on his tires down the side of the truck, but he's driving away with the win.
Wrecking behind him is the 81 of David Starr. That will bring out
no caution.
Just the checkered so far. As they come in at turn number 4, Kyle Busch is going to win in New Hampshire. 1 lap of racing to go from Talladega.
1 lap, bud. Watch your mirrors.
Austin Dillon, he was on the outside. Does he get any help? No, they're going to hang him out.
He got rooted out too. When will Kyle Busch make his move on Almirola? How does he make his move?
Or will he make his move? Almirola pushed him to the win a year ago.
They were teammates. They're not
Everybody
now.
still in line. Still in line.
He'll try
No
to jump
big
around that
runs.
51
No big
truck.
runs.
Down the back stretch, getting ready to come into turn number 3
He's
for the
still tight
final
with us.
turn here at
Still tight with
Talladega.
us.
We've got a long way to go to the start-finish line.
Almirola in front of Kyle Busch. Back behind him, Sauter
Bring it to the checker. Bring it to the checker.
and the
Still
88
lined
of
up.
Matt Crafton.
Still
Are they
lined
going to
up.
make the move? Here comes Sauter looking to the inside. Almirola in front of Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch is going to move to the
Still lined
inside.
up. Keep
It's a
coming.
drag
Keep coming.
race. They're 3 wide at the stripe. It looked as though
In the
Kyle
middle there.
Busch
You
may
get
have
him.
outlasted Almirola.
Outside.
2
You might have got him, bud.
1,000ths of a second.
Holy cow.
Coming out of turn number 4, a little bit of a wiggle.
He doesn't have very far to go, and it's not going to take him long to get there.
White flag out. Final lap from Texas Motor Speedway. Kyle Busch looking to get to victory lane once again.
Johnny Sauter doing all he can do to try to catch that 18 truck.
Johnny's just saying, slip, Kyle. Do something. Give me a break. Give me something to hope for here. Look how close.
The 25-year-old from Las Vegas, Nevada continues to rack up the numbers in the Camping World Truck Series. Here is career win number 23 for Kyle Busch.
There you go, boys. Good job. Way to go. Woo-hoo! Success.
White flag goes in the air. 1.5 miles remaining in 2010.
What an incredible season that young man has had. First season as an owner.
He's going to win over 50% of the races that he starts.
And winning that owner's championship, it's a statement. He says, look, I got championship winning equipment. We put a driver in this truck next year. We get a good sponsor for him. We can win the driver and the owner's championship.
Year 1 championship right away. Way to go, boys.
Got a
Hell
battle
yeah.
for second, looking like it's shaping up back there. Can
Thank you,
Sauter
ladies and gentlemen.
make a
Boys
move on
and girls,
Hornaday?
that right there is the debut show.
Kyle Busch wins the race at Homestead Miami Speedway. He clinches the owner's championship. Todd Bodine will be able to celebrate his championship in just a few moments. Working his way through 3 and 4. As he exits turn number 4, the white flag will go in the air for Kyle Busch.
White flag here, white flag. That's the red 50.
One more time around for Kyle Busch.
Pretty good separation till this battle back here for the 7th spot with Crafton and Johnson.
Busch, Boyer, Hornaday, Sauter, and Dillon, your top 5. It has been a 2-truck race tonight. The 18 of Kyle Busch and the 2 of Clint Boyer. Coming out of turn number 4.
All right, we did it, boys. Good job. Woo!
They definitely did it, dominating at Phoenix International Raceway. This time, coming out of turn number 4 and into the tri-oval, Kyle Busch will see the white flag go in the
White
air.
flag right
One
here.
more time around.
You think Kyle Busch was on a mission after he lost that lead to Ron Hornaday?
Oh, yes. No question about it.
Now Hornaday trying to hold off the 8 of Nelson Piquet Jr. A great run.
Hornaday got loose.
A bobble by the 33. Down to the inside goes the 8 of Nelson Piquet Jr. They race down the backstretch for second.
Here comes the 17. He's taking a look underneath the Ron Hornaday.
Nelson Piquet Jr. trying to hold it on the bottom of the racetrack. Way up the track goes Hornaday. Timothy Peters is going to take third away. Coming through the tri-oval, it's Kyle Busch winning at Nashville. White flag goes in the air. One more mile here at Dover. Looking for the weekend sweep as well. He's got to start it off right here in the Truck Series. And big crash. Nelson Piquet Jr. and Timothy Peters. That will bring out. Well, right now we haven't seen the caution, but it is out, so that makes it official. Kyle Busch will win at Dover, the first repeat winner in 12 years. Next time by, they'll receive the white flag.
That lap truck there took Boyer's line away. He was making great time down on the bottom of the racetrack. Couldn't get there because of the slower truck that he had to go around and look at the ground. He lost to Kyle Busch.
And the battle continues. The 33 losing spots. Nelson Piquet Jr. gets turned around.
No caution. We're still green.
Stay green. White flag is out.
Hornaday up the racetrack. James Busher got in front of him. Kyle Busch has 3 truck links, now 4 on Clint Boyers. They work through 3 and 4. Kyle Busch comes out of turn number 4 into the quad oval. He'll win his 28th Camping World Truck Series race. 1 lap of racing to go when they get to the stripe. White flag in the air.
Todd Bodine, we haven't hardly talked about the entire race. He's running 4th right now, trying to get 3rd away from his teammate.
Parker Kligerman trying to find a way around the 18 of Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch trying to hang on with a truck he didn't think could win tonight.
He's got to make 2 more turns, and it's going to go straight to victory lane, Rick.
Kyle Busch in the Dollar General number 18 didn't practice earlier this morning in the truck, but he didn't need it. Victory lane is the next stop for the 18 of Kyle Busch. White flag flies for Kyle Busch.
He knows right now that there will not be a green-white checker. All he has to do is get that thing back around here another 3/4 of a lap.
Kyle Busch, when running in the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series, has always been a favorite whenever entered. This time may be the most dominant performance we've ever seen by Kyle Busch behind the wheel of that Toyota Tundra. Coming out of turn number 4, Kyle Busch wins his 30th Truck Series race.
Hell yeah, brother. Good, nice job this weekend, guys.
This time by. White flag in the air. 1 more time to go for Kyle Busch.
10th of a second that lap Brendan gained on Kyle.
He's just right. He can taste it, Phil. He's so close he can taste it, but he just can't close the gap.
Yeah, he won't get these. Hit your mark 3, 4, 7 back.
Here the spotter letting him know the distance between Kyle Busch and Brendan Gaughan. Working his way out of turn number 4. This is going to be his 5th win at Charlotte. Kyle Busch wins again.
That feels good, buddy. That feels really good. Thank you, guys.
White flag will go in the air. Kyle Busch a lap away.
How about the 98 of Johnny Sauter with all the troubles he's had right now running in the 7th spot?
A great recovery for the 94 of Chase Elliott as well as he runs in the 4th position.
Dover's all about some perseverance, isn't it? We've seen a lot of teams work really hard, working on their trucks, making adjustments, and it's going to pay off for this man.
Kyle Busch looking to go back-to-back. He wins in Charlotte. He comes to Dover and takes the checkered flag here as well.
Look at that run on the inside for Timothy Peters.
Here comes Timothy Peters. 1 lap to go. Side by side going into turn 1. White flag is in the air. Timothy Peters moving to the inside. Kyle Busch on the outside. The final 2 turns. Coming out of turn number 4. Timothy Peters. Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch will win. Peters will slide. One more lap from Chicagoland. White flag in the air.
That's the 81 of Kenny Wallace down there that they're lapping by. Kenny gives them plenty of room on the high side.
All the way up to the top of the track goes the 51 of Kyle Busch. 19 of Brad Keselowski chasing. Kyle trying to break the draft as they go into 3 and 4 for the final time. Kyle Busch with a 4 truck link lead as they come out of turn number 4. Once again, Kyle Busch is going to win at Chicago.
Great job, Rudy. Good job, guys. Hell yeah. Great job. Thank you, thank you.
Kyle Busch looking for his 35th win in the Camping World Truck Series. Into the wall, a couple trucks go through 3 and 4.
See, Matt Kraft is going to get by him, and that's going to win him the Owners' Championship.
Final lap in the Camping World Truck Series of 2013.
No caution yet, though. He's going to have to hold those guys off, as is Kyle Busch. Is going to have to hold off a very determined Ryan Blaney, who's been into the outside wall once trying to win this race.
Blaney with the momentum. Kyle Busch goes to the bottom of the track, trying to make sure nobody gets a draft as he goes into turn number 3. A big run by the 29.
Here comes Jeb Burton on the bottom of the racetrack.
Coming out of turn number 4, Kyle Busch tries to hold up to 29. Kyle Busch is going to win here at Homestead.
Keep an eye on Crafton, guys.
Coming out of turn number 4, this time by, they're going to see the white flag.
Timothy Peters is driving out of his mirror right now.
White flag in the air, one more time around Daytona.
White flag, 1 more.
Peters holding his line on the bottom of the racetrack.
Looks like Kyle Busch has fallen off of Peters' tailgate a bit. And that outside line can't keep up the pace right now.
I think that's what Kyle Busch wants. He wants to be able to. Now, here comes Truex up next, side by side with Kyle.
What a run for Truex.
Truex with another run as they enter turn number 3. He's side by side for second. Kyle Busch is boxed in as they come through 3 and 4. Now he's got a little bit of an advantage. Kyle Busch, does he have the momentum? Coming out of turn number 4. He makes the move to the outside. Timothy Peters checks him up high as they come to the stripe. Side by side for the win. It's going to go to Kyle Busch as he crossed the stripe. White flag comes out. The 51 of Kyle Busch, a lap away. And the battle continues between the 20 and 32 for that 4th spot. Austin Dillon hanging on to it. Here comes Jeff Burton. He's going to make things interesting.
The next flag will end this race here. Great battle side by side. Now 3 wide almost.
They continue to battle for position. There isn't a battle up front, though. 3-second lead for Kyle Busch over Matt Crafton. Coming across the line. Kyle Busch is going to win at Kansas. Closing in on the white flag lap for Kyle Busch. 5 times before he has won at Charlotte Motor Speedway, and now he's a mile and a half away from win number 6.
Oh, we got a crash off turn 4.
Crash off of 4. Jeff Burton is involved in it. The white flag has flown.
And that means the race is going to finish just like they're running right now on the racetrack.
Something sitting on the infield smoking. I believe that came off of the 13 of Jeff Burton.
Maybe a piece of, no, that's pretty big chunk right there, isn't it?
Yeah, Jeb needs to shut that baby down and hop out.
That's the radiator.
That's the radiator.
Radiator of the truck is sitting on the infield.
That's a fairly important part.
Yeah. How about the win by Kyle Busch? A dominant performance tonight. He'll come back and get the yellow and the checkered flag. His 38th career win. Quiroga trying to take the position away from Tyler Reddick. This time he has the advantage as they go down the backstretch. But again, Tyler Reddick strong on the high side. Final lap of racing. Kyle Busch looking to remain perfect. Starting on the pole again at Dover. Looking for his 4th win of 2014. Coming out of turn number 4. He'll win again.
Let it go, guys.
The next flag that Kyle Busch will see will be the white flag. Across the stripe he goes. The next flag ends this race. Kyle Busch out in front, looking for his 5th win of the 2014 season.
Talk about dominating a series when he's in it. Wow.
No one has had anything for Kyle Busch when he has entered a truck race. Such a dominant performance, and it doesn't just end in the 2014 season. He won in 2013 as well. Kyle Busch will win again in Kentucky.
It's a good way to ensure that you keep your job. Set up the boss's truck the way he likes it.
There's Eric right there. We'll see him some more this year.
Yeah, back in the truck next week at New Hampshire, and also will be with us in 2 weeks' time at Las Vegas.
40. White flag, one more.
White flag for Kyle Busch. One more lap around Chicagoland Speedway, and he will have his 4th win in 5 tries at this mile-and-a-half facility.
What a dominating performance by that $51 General Toyota.
You start in the back. You don't sit in the truck until it's time to go green. No problems for the kid out of Las Vegas.
Go to the back.
Way to do it again, boys. Awesome job. Thank you. Nice work, everybody.
Checkered flag, Kyle Busch, a winner at Chicago.
Crafton making it 3 wide, trying to get a couple more spots.
White flag is out. Next flag will end it. Kyle Busch, a mile-and-a-half away from victory here at Texas.
And they're 3 wide behind him, and that's Tyler Reddick down on the bottom.
Oh, trouble.
There goes Quiroga into the outside wall. Lifted his wheels off the ground. Caution is out. Will freeze the field.
Unbelievable. Did he just wreck us?
Kyle Busch going to win tonight at Texas Motor Speedway. His 7th victory of the year, the 42nd in his Truck Series career, and the 3rd time he's got the checkered flag here at Texas.
And it's the 12th win for that team this season, too. That's a record-tying win for Kyle Busch Motorsports. What an amazing year for Kyle Busch and that team.
Out the front end of Austin Dillon's machine. The white flag is out. It's the final lap. Kyle Busch leads. Kevin Harvick second. It's going to take something major now, but remember, Kyle Busch low on fuel. Does he have enough to get to the checker?
Still got about a mile and a half to go.
I'd say he's about 3/4 wide open right now, just saving enough to get off turn 2 and one shot of gas off turn 3, and he's home free.
Kyle Busch swept Indianapolis last week, winning the Sprint Cup and Xfinity Series races. He earned pole here yesterday for tomorrow's Sprint Cup race, and now he is closing in on another victory in the Camping World Truck Series. It's Kyle Busch winning at Pocono. The white flag is out. Ryan Blaney chasing the 51 of Kyle Busch, and the 4 of Eric Jones is right there.
And Crafton up to 6 after that amazing save. He just keeps making ground. Blaney to the bottom. Can he get there? We heard his crew chief talk about the 29 truck was a little tight. It wanted to push in the turn. That could be the difference.
Does he go to the high side? He's been looking at the bottom the whole time. Does he go to the high side here in 3 and 4?
Into 3, Blaney takes a peek. Kyle shuts the door. Eric Jones looking on the outside of Blaney. Coming off turn 4, Kyle Busch will win at Michigan. He's crossed the overtime line. The next flag ends the race. Oh, the next flag is white. Excuse me. Here's the white flag. Kyle Busch has got it.
John Hunter, a strong run off turn 4 to grab that second spot away from Byron.
Kyle Busch has gapped John Hunter Nemechek. The drought is about to end for Kyle Busch. 30 times before he has not won, but today Kyle Busch wins at Martinsville. 1 lap to go, the final lap at Chicagoland Speedway. Hemrick taking a look on Kyle Busch.
Remember, Hemrick's in the chase. He's going for the win.
He's going to draft up on the back of Busch as they enter the turn 3.
If Hemrick and Busch get side by side, can Haley pounce and go from 3rd to 1st? Coming through turn 4, the yellow is out, and it will be Kyle Busch winning at Chicagoland Speedway. Kyle Busch takes the white flag. 1 to go at Kansas. Kyle with a comfortable lead after inheriting the lead from Ben Rhodes, who was on his way to victory when the engine let go and Rhodes had to take it to the garage, and Kyle Busch is going to take it to victory lane. It will be his 7th win here at Kansas and his 47th Truck Series win in his career. Kyle Busch, the winner. Truex inside, Timothy Peters outside. Truex is going to get him, closes the door.
Look at all those trucks back there. How are they making it?
It's the final lap at Charlotte, and Kyle Busch has set sail. Johnny Sauter in 2nd, Christopher Bell in 3rd.
How about that white truck of Ryan Truex in 4th, Timothy Peters in 5th.
Through turn 4, Kyle Busch is going to do it again. His 7th win at Charlotte. Nemechek inside of Sauter for position. The white flag is out. Nemechek and Sauter fighting for 3rd.
Sauter might lose another spot to Grant Enfinger.
Ben Rhodes has eyes on that spot as well, but nobody's going to stop Kyle Busch. He wins at Bristol for the 5th time.
Top 46, I scored for it, thank you. In your face.
1 lap to go. The white flag lap for Kyle Busch. Johnny Sauter right there. Here comes Brett Moffitt on the inside, taking a look on Sauter. Moffitt inside of Sauter. That might be just what Kyle Busch needs. Sauter for second, battling with Moffitt. And here comes Kyle Busch. Take it to the pay window and cash it. Kyle Busch wins at Las Vegas. Kyle Busch out front, taking the white flag. 2.5 miles to go for Kyle.
Eric Jones might be shaking his head a bit. Where'd he go? I ran him down earlier and passed him. I ran him down and nearly passed him again. And Kyle put it into overdrive.
Well, that was a great side-by-side battle for Kyle Busch and Eric Jones, and it was the one opportunity it seemed that Jones had to pass Kyle, and he just couldn't quite finish him off. And Kyle has since stretched it out and is on his way.
He is jetting off.
I'd say that was a little bit more of a battle than Kyle Busch wanted.
It is a storied career. Cup champion, a threat to win every time out, regardless of what series it is. And today, Kyle Busch wins his 51st in the Truck Series, tying the all-time mark of Ron Hornaday. Kyle Busch wins at Pocono. Meanwhile, Kyle Busch coming to the line, 1 lap remaining. Kyle Busch chasing history, trying to win in the Truck Series for the 52nd time, breaking the tie with Ron Hornaday, the Hall of Famer. And Kyle has about a 0.7 of a second lead on Johnny Sauter. Kyle Busch coming through turn 4. He makes history today. The winningest driver in Truck Series history is Kyle Busch.
Nice. Thank you, boys. Appreciate it.
But no one has been better than the 51 of Kyle Busch. It has been amazing, and he gets the white flag, 1 lap remaining. Less than 1.5 miles left for the Las Vegas native. Cut his teeth at the bull ring over here on this property. He won here in the Monster Energy Cup Series back in 2009. He won Xfinity 2016. He won this race last year, and he's going to go back to back. Kyle Busch is going to do it in Las Vegas again. Winning at home, Kyle victorious in Vegas. The white flag waving, 1 to go, 0.5 mile left.
Todd Gillen bounced off the wall pretty hard coming off 4. He's losing a lot of ground.
Still green right now.
We've got one around in turn 4, and the caution is out.
Coming back, checkers.
And the checkers will wave for Kyle Busch under caution.
Yeah, the white flag had already been displayed, so the next flag ends it. That happened to be the caution.
Last thing Kyle Busch wants to see now is a caution. He wants to run it out. The white flag waves. 1 lap remaining. Friesen continues his pursuit.
How many second place finishes did you say that Stewart has?
This would be 5.
This one's going to hurt the most. Felt like he had the measure of Kyle Busch, but late, just the last couple of laps, the handling went away and he slipped back.
Closing in, Kyle Busch. For the 4th consecutive race this season, Kyle Busch is the winner, victorious at Texas.
Good job, driver. We'll be perfect there at the end. That's what it takes. Really good job, Hirschman. You guys are awesome.
Through turn 3 and 4.
It's about as calm as it's been here for the last 40 or 50 laps.
Coming to get the white flag is Kyle Busch. Meanwhile, battles for positions 3, 4, 5, and 6 behind him. They're coming to get Brennan Poole for that 2nd spot.
How about Friesen going to use those cold tires to make some moves around the outside?
The last lap at Charlotte. Friesen and Rhodes side by side for 3rd, and now Friesen closes the door. Austin Hill trying to get up into the mix. Meanwhile, Kyle Busch through turn 4, career win number 56, and his 8th at Charlotte.
Hell yeah, boys.
White flag comes out for Kyle Busch. Final lap as we continue to watch Austin Hill and Matt Crafton battle for third.
It's a tight battle. You know, these guys are battling for every point. You never know when those are going to come up here as the year goes, racing for that championship.
Kyle Busch down the backstretch headed towards turn 3. And still side by side, Hill and Crafton for third. Kyle Busch bringing it around turn 4 and headed for home. And it is home. Las Vegas, and a winner on his home track. Kyle Busch, his 7th consecutive start. He's going to victory lane again. 1 lap remaining at Homestead, Miami. Kyle Busch in command. Busch leads by over 2 seconds, but it's a great battle for position throughout the pack. Kyle now the backstretch. Ankrum second, Chastain, Sauter, and now Elliott up to the 5th spot. Kyle Busch started at the rear of the field and finishes at the front. 58th career win for Kyle Busch. Crossing the line, 1 to go. The white flag for Kyle Busch. He's the all-time series win leader. He's won 58 times. This would be his 5th win at Texas. And it would be his 3rd straight in the truck here at Texas. He has won his previous 2 starts here at Texas Motor Speedway, including the first race last year, and he's going to do it again. Kyle Busch winning at Texas. 1 to go for Kyle Busch at Atlanta. A very comfortable lead at more than 4 seconds, and it has been a dominating performance this afternoon. Even though John Hunter Nemechek has the 2 stage wins, it has been Kyle that has been showing the way out front. He's led more than 100 laps today, and he is just about ready to put the finishing touch on another special day in Atlanta. His 6th Atlanta win. Kyle Busch, win number 60 in the Camping World Truck Series. Ross Chastain on the inside, Zane Smith on the outside.
We got Austin Hill down on the apron.
Big contact. Nemechek and Bailey Curry.
How about Austin Hill?
Austin Hill inside, trying to take the lead away from Ross Chastain.
Chastain will drive hard into the corner, try to hold off oncoming Kyle Busch.
Busch around the outside, Hill on the bottom. 3 wide for the lead. The final lap. The next flag will end the race. Is it going to be the checkers? Kyle Busch in the front, and Austin Hill and Ross Chastain are chasing.
I think we were a little premature taking this race away from Kyle Busch.
He thinks that too.
Legging it out down the backstretch and into turn 3. Tomorrow he will celebrate his 36th birthday. Today he celebrates the win at Kansas. Kyle Busch. Through 11. Coming to get the white flag is Kyle Busch with a lead of just over a second.
White flag here at the line.
Majeski around Chandler.
Some good battles back in the field as drivers try to secure the best finishing position possible and how that might impact their season. Meanwhile, Kyle Busch continues at the front, trying to win for the first time this season and add to his total as the all-time winningest driver in the series. He can't slip up. Zane Smith just a second back.
And he's not backing off either, Vince. You saw that aggressive exit at 4. He knows what kind of truck Zane Smith has. He's been really fast the second half of this race, and he's closing a bit.
You want to keep your truck in one piece and bring this thing home, but he knows if he backs off a little bit and the 38 even gets sort of within shot, he's going to touch him. Clear through the last part of the S is on the way down to turn 10 here.
If Kyle can just avoid the mistake here and keep Zane Smith a second back.
You got it here, 5-8.
Heading down to turn 11. And for the first time this season in the Camping World Truck Series, Kyle Busch is going to go to victory lane. Career win number 62. Kyle Busch wins at Sonoma.
And checker flag. Nice work, man. Way to get that win here in your final one. Yeah, feels good. Thank you, guys. Awesome work this weekend. Appreciate the effort on fixing all that stuff for me. Good job.
He was over crew chiefing and being driver coach today with his son Brexton over at the Bull Ring. Jumped in the truck, jumped in the Xfinity car.
And Jamie, so many questions in the offseason. He's going to switch to Chevrolet. KBM has had so much success
White flag.
with Toyota. They're going to switch to Chevrolet. Is it going to hurt him? I don't think so.
No. It looks like it might have helped him. He is dominant right now.
You know, and I think it's natural that Kyle was wondering too, you know, how will this affect us? Will we pick up right where we left off?
White flag is in the air.
Kyle Busch, dominated performance, led 82 laps tonight. Kyle Busch, the driver from Las Vegas, wins at Las Vegas for the 4th time in his career.
1 lap to go at Pocono. Next flag ends the race. Corey Heim in front of Kyle Busch and the rookie Taylor Gray.
Taylor Gray's coming.
Been such an incredible season for Corey Heim. Even though he missed the race at St. Louis, in position to win the regular season championship. Held off Kyle Busch for the win at Martinsville. Got his 2nd win at Mid-Ohio. But he's going to lose the top spot here in the tunnel turn. Kyle Busch waited, and then he pounced. Kyle is out front at Pocono.
Kyle used every one of those years of experience to make that pass on Corey Heim.
Off of turn 3. Hello, history books. It's going to be win number 100 for Kyle Busch Motorsports, and it comes courtesy of the boss. Kyle Busch delivers at Pocono.
KFB, he's a man.
Wow. What a move.
I was just going to ask you, when does he make the move? Can you wait till the final lap? Because if the caution comes out, the race is over. So calculated. In the tunnel turn, Kyle Busch makes it happen. It's win number 100 for Kyle Busch Motorsports. And for Kyle as a driver, the 64th time he's pulled a truck into victory lane.
Flag right
Coming
here,
to the white flag, Kyle Busch leads Ty Majeski, Corey Heim, Taylor Gray. Will Nick Sanchez and his group have anything for him? One last chance here.
Back up to him, Ty. Back up to that 11 truck. Not going to be able to do it, it doesn't look like. Can he dive to the bottom? There's a push.
What does Ty Majeski do? He's looking, he's sniffing. Corey Heim is right there to the inside. Can he get to Kyle Busch? As Kyle Busch hangs on. Out of turn 4, checkered flag. Kyle Busch wins it for the 7th time at Atlanta.
White flag.
Final lap. 1 lap to go. Can Kyle Busch hold him off? Does Corey Heim have enough time? We talked about that wins record here. Todd Bodine holds it with 6. Kyle Busch wants to match it.
He's coming. Momentum. Look at that momentum.
Down the backstretch into turn 3. Kyle Busch with the advantage. Another shot here out of turn 4. Kyle Busch does it. He wins it at Texas Motor Speedway. His 6th career win here, and he ties that record set by Todd Bodine. Out of turn 4, white flag is in the air. Stuart Friesen leads.
Kyle with the run. Here goes the same move. This isn't as big of a run as he had, though.
He's not going to clear him.
This is going to be all about the push down the back straightaway.
Bailey Curry to the bumper of Kyle Busch.
Oh, and no help for Stuart Friesen.
They are bunched up into turn 3.
Oh, I like Stewart's
I like his spot. Stewart's looking okay. He doesn't have a good push behind him, though. It's going to be about the side
They're
draft.
Getting squirrely behind him. Side by side, checker flag in the air. Looks like Kyle Busch.
Pulls the perfect late side draft on Stuart Friesen with no help from behind. More than Stuart can hold off.
White flag is in the air, the final lap of this race. Can Kyle Busch hang on? He's got his help right behind. They're not teammates here on the last lap. If Hocevar can get to his bumper and get a run.
Hocevar going to try to back up. Not really backing up to the 17. Kyle's going to guard it.
Here comes Ben Rhodes. One last look at it. Gio Ruggiero behind the 77. Kyle Busch out of turn 4. Checkered flag is in the air. Kyle Busch wins it for the 9th time in the Truck Series at Echo Park Speedway.
Good job, guys. Real nice work, 77. Thank you.
Oh, every time I see this 7 truck, he looks like he's off the pace, but he's hanging in there.
Final lap of the race. 2.5-second lead over Ty Majeski. We haven't raced here in 6 years, and some things just seem to not change. Kyle Busch.
He's good at this.
Back behind the wheel. He knows all about getting to victory lane. Here he comes off of turn number 4. Kyle Busch wins at Dover for the 5th time in his career.
All right. Yeah, baby.
That's awesome. Very good,
Good job,
for
team. Way to go.
Very good for Aspire Motorsports.